pair of rivals from the AFC West. It's the Denver Broncos and the LA Chargers.
Los Angeles Chargers.
To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go from LA. Darius Davis to return it. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
Don't think for a second, Kate, he hasn't heard the noise. Read the comments from the keyboard warriors who say they just want somebody else leading this team. But let me let you in on a little secret. Those criticisms, they can fuel quarterbacks. Make that chip on the shoulder even bigger to prove people wrong and to show I really do belong in this league.
Now run here with Amari on Hampton. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go play action. That was just a little bit too low to be brought in. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So it'll be 3rd down.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Third and long, they're going to throw. With the throw carried him too close to that edge. They're going to say he brought it in out of bounds. That's going to bring up 4th down. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. Leading them out, someone with a big arm and a field general's mindset, Drake May.
Kate, you watch Drake play this game, and he checks every box you want for a franchise quarterback. Tall, athletic, great arm. Now he's got to take all that wonderful potential into week-to-week productivity.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. His first throw is an interception. And the Chargers get the football on the first turnover of the contest. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
So the LA offense getting out there for their second drive. And they're set up well inside of enemy territory, and they've got a short field after that pick. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. Running it with Hampton. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. They're going to try and throw it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
6 yards to go here. It's third down. They'll air it out on third. Broncos all around him, and down he goes. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
Pretty even match in this first half, and you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
So on fourth down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. From the right hash, about 45 yards out. Dicker connects there. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Marvin Mims now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Denver offense taking the field for their second drive. They threw the interception on their opening drive, Brock, but that's right from their memory as they head back out now.
Yeah, it's got to be, right? When you throw that pick early, you've got to flush it. The defense helped with that, holding that offense on the other side to just a field goal and giving this offense now some hope as they take the field again.
Broncos to the line now. It's 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense, and I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They've got first down here from the 36. Operating from the gun, here's May. Got a man, it's Marvin Mims. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
First down, Denver.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Keeping it on an option to the right. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
15. First down, Denver.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Here's the first carry from Christian McCaffrey. They're working a couple yards past the line. Brought down on the effort by Derwin James. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. The Chargers have an early lead. We're back to SoFi right after this. We're back, and it is Broncos football as we resume. They'll have second down as they look to continue this good drive. Draw play. This is McCaffrey. He dodged the tackle. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, well, those guys sold it just perfectly.
It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos take a second quarter lead.
Touchdown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Will Lutz now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos take a 4-point lead.
Broncos 7, Chargers 3.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
For the Broncos.
This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Bronk. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw to start the drive. He takes it himself, and he gives himself up after a short gain.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Throwing from the gun here. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Typically, Kate, you see dime coverage as a quarterback, you can find a completion. Right, you know what you're getting defensively. Yeah, there's a bunch of pass defenders on the field. There's usually also check downs and available outlets. Not that time. Excellent dime coverage behind, and just enough pressure to get home and force the sack.
J.K. Scott on the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stops. The Broncos and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Had some room to work, and he took advantage. Give him 7.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, nice little run to set the table.
2nd and 3.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he's hit just before he can pick up that first. So 3rd and short coming up from the 33.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the counter, McCaffrey. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up.
Brings up 4th down.
So that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More football from SoFi in just a moment. On 4th down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. Darius Davis returning for the Chargers. And this doesn't just reach the end zone. He kicked that one all the way through it for a touchback. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Setting up to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
3rd and 4 coming up now. He's going to throw it. Going with a screen to Hampton. He's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
To throw here on 1st down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first.
Brings up 2nd and
as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Yard line.
Working now from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Downfield, and he has McConkey. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. LA uses a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Brought in by Gadsden. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Still sticking with the passing game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Will Dissly.
First time this game they've looked to him. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody.
Yeah.
And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice. The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So the choice is made. No 53-yard field goal try. They are going for this first down. They'll throw for it. Johnson finds the football complete. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. The Chargers sending out Dicker the kicker to add 3 to the board. He was good on his first attempt and his second from a little over 45 here. Dicker connects there, and they're able to convert despite that errant snap.
Makes the score.
Kate, if you're not going to pay a methodical drive off with a touchdown, that's the second best thing you can do. You could take all the time down, the points on the board, maybe a little momentum in heading into halftime.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
35-yard line.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Back to throw it. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
All right, Scott, thanks so much. We are back, and this one's shaping up to be an exciting one. Very close game, Brock, as we start our third quarter. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away.
For the Chargers.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. running back gets it on the draw. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Back-to-back carries here. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
You know what I love about that play call? It was simple. Nobody overthinking on the sideline or out on the field. Just an offense going to work and moving those chains.
So first down from the 41. From the gun, McCaffrey. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. From the gun, here's a handoff. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Pickens, the motion man right. On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. He cuts it back right. And he nearly gets him into the red zone as he's down at the 22. Give him 24 on that play. And that's good for a Broncos first down.
Gain on the play. First down, Broncos.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. May off the play fake. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos grow the lead coming out of halftime. David Njoku, the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Extra point try now from Lutz. He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. And the Broncos grow their lead to 8.
Chargers 6.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
To kick off for the Broncos.
On the return, here comes Davis. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun give to Hampton. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Heads out on the bootleg. Complete here to Hampton. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Complete to number
Rhythm.
8.
You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down.
6-yard loss.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. J.K. Scott will kick it away. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. The Broncos are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. All right, Denver getting everybody set. So they've got 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line.
The tackle made.
Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
May now from the gun. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Broncos with the ball, trying to close out what would currently be a win. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Dumps it off to his running back. And he'll go down here at the 16.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. Where I sit and judge defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Here comes Will Lutz, a lot riding on this field goal try. It's from the left hash, 33 yards. The kick by Lutz is good. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away.
Kick off for the Broncos.
On the return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go play action. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Dropping back to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line, third down. He'll look to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. That's complete inside the 35. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Connects on the crosser. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Throw left side, grabbed by Allen. And he's tackled for a short gain.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 13-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And brings it in. And they are going to have to face a third down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
It's a gain of
The goal
7.
of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on third down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll just throw this away, Brock, and that's going to bring us to our 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A.
Cameron Dicker
Chargers
on for the
trailing
field
by
goal.
11.
A 22-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls them back within 1 score here in the 4th.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. And this is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Cameron Dicker to kick
All
off
right,
for
that
the
lead cut
Chargers.
down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. On the return, here's Mims. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own
The Broncos offense all set to go. Their lead's still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation.
The victory formation,
That
yep.
is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. Now, this goes for every player in every sport, Brock. Fatigue in the 4th quarter. So that can mean dropped interceptions just as much as it can mean a dropped catch, too.
And believe it or not, Kate, quarterbacks, they can get fatigued too.
Yeah.
Maybe not as much physically as their buddies running around and hitting, but mentally. You just get tired there as a passer. You start to assume, and that's a dangerous place to play.
They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Chargers territory.
He was brought down at the
LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
6.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They're going to pass it here. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one is over. He's got the Broncos the 1st down, and that should just about button up this victory. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. This looks like a run drawn up for May. A kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So it's a win for the Broncos. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
D, all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the 2nd half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.